welcome everyone to week 2 of Coalition League's spring season. I'm Random Minion Caster, and alongside me tonight is Adorit Luna. Welcome, Adorit.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. So we are going to be casting Shadow Keepers versus 100 Weebs. Now, Shadow Keepers is 7th or 6th place team right now, while 100 Weebs is the 3rd place team in the league. So it will be interesting to see if Shadow Keepers can claw their way back and if 100 Weebs can keep up their winning ways. Now, Pro Draft has been completed, so we're going to head right into Pro Draft here. And for the side of Shadow Keepers, they have lost 2 bans because of their E-sub there, who is going to be either in their mid or top lane. Killer Lil Ninja, who will be replacing GTH for this game. So they only have 3 bans, and they decided to ban Senna, Silas, and Ornn, which is against 100 Weebs. They are ADC, they're mid, and they're top. And on side of 100 Weebs, they've banned out Orianna, Vel'Koz, Shen, Veigar, Twisted Fate, a lot targeted at the mid laner here for Shadow Keepers. Shadow Keepers ended up going with a Caitlyn Nautilus bot lane, a Mumu jungle, Maokai top lane, and Zed in the mid lane. 100 Weebs opting for the Misfortune Leona bot lane, Rumble in the potentially mid lane, Graves in the jungle, and most likely Alawi top. So Luna, what are your thoughts in their picks and bans thus far?
So I definitely like the Cinnabon. They are definitely respecting Hunter Weebs' capability of playing Bastion Cinna. Uh, it I don't know about the Silas ban. And Ornn is a respectable ban as well, just because once Ornn hits 14, he has his items. He can start getting items to the rest of his team. So it's definitely a good option to just take him off the table. Uh, in the case of 100 Weebs, I guess they're showing a lot of respect towards the mid laner for Shadow Keepers. One thing to note is that Vel'Koz and Veigar are also both uh, able to be played as flex picks, so they're doing double time by banning those particular champions. Uh, Shen is a good, respectable ban just because Shen ult saves lives and turns tides. And I don't know about the TF ult, or the TF ban, rather. I think it's interesting, unless the Shadowkeeper mid laner is very proficient with them, then props. Comp wise, Shadowkeepers, they drafted very well, I feel, with the Maokai, Nautilus, and Mumu combo. Caitlyn has a lot of damage and range, so she can just stay in the back. And they have the one thing I find questionable is the Zed, uh, because like you said, that's most likely an Illaoi top with the Rumble mid. So I don't know how Zed's going to be able to duel into Rumble. I don't like it personally, but we'll see. Uh, I like the Leona pick to deal with Nautilus just because she does what Nautilus does, but faster. So, because while Nautilus has his hook and his passive, Leona can get, I believe it's a root and 2 stuns faster than Nautilus can get multiple of his passive procs and his hook. There's the Wombo there with the MF ult and the Leona ult. And on top of that, you have Rumble ult and Alawi. Like, 100 Weebs also has a very strong team. The Graves, kind of questionable. Graves does have a lot of jungle mobility, so he might just power farm. Maybe try to steal some of Mumu's farm and keep Mumu down. Uh, I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out.
For sure, and as we say that, we are loading into Summoner's Rift as we speak here, and both teams should be coming on right now. And yeah, as you said, both teams seem to have drafted sort of a 4-team fight, 4-1 composition with team fight and the emphasis for the 4 and possible split pusher here for the team. So we'll have to see how that works out for them here. And at level 1 looks like they're all spreading out, so potentially just both doing 5-point defenses. Neither team really wanting to pick that level 1. It's really swingy and both teams seem pretty confident themselves, but we do see 3 of Shadow Keepers here looking to just possibly defort in the side of 100 Weebz, but Neptune Risers will be deterred by 2 harpoons from Puffin here in the mid lane.
See, I'm at this point I'm questioning why Shadowkeepers didn't go for the 5-man, because you have Mumu Q, you have Maokai W, and you also have Nautilus Hook and Passive. They have an extremely strong invade comp, and they chose not to go for it. So I don't know if they just are trying to show respect into what 100 Weebz can do and how well they've played in League so far, or if they just don't have the confidence in themselves.
Yeah, and one thing to note with the 100 Weebz here also is that they have so far been very passive with their level 1 starts here. So perhaps, you know, just SK is not feeling that comfortable with trying to invade on them, not 100% sure that they would mechanically be able to outplay that, perhaps opting for the safer start here. And interestingly here, Neptune Rises starting with Raptors, not starting at any of the major buffs, will then go transition over to blue buff without any leash here, compared to I Am Bad Vibes, who has started at his blue and did have a bit of a leash, so he will hopefully be able to be just as fast as the Amumu clear here.
That definitely sets up an early gank option for top or mid by the Amumu. It also does, since he didn't need a leash, ideally would have given his bot lane and top lane a chance to hit level 2 first, but as we saw here, 100 Weebz still hit level 2 in the bot lane before the other team, so...
Yeah, 100 Weebz bot lane, Misfortune and Leona hitting level 2 first. Very, very strong level 2 bot lane. Chose not to engage on that, so I guess both teams are just going for a more careful, passive early game, confident in their skill. In mid lane, we see Puffin absolutely abusing Killer Lil Ninja there. Lots and lots of damage from the flamethrower. Killer Ninja has to be careful. Every time he steps up, that flamethrower is going to be coming for him right in his face. And meanwhile, we do see I Am Bad Vibes, as you mentioned earlier, might be looking to get some invades early. Will invade on Neptune Rises, catches him there. Will he burst him down? A flash from Neptune Rises will keep him safe. He's going to go under that top lane turret, but Ajax is pushing into rings here. But looks like they will just decide to let the Amumu base comfortably. Amumu not feeling comfortable, decides to back up, has to cancel his base. I Am Bad Vibes there, just harassing, trying to delay Neptune Rises back even longer, but looks like he won't be able to dive at this point.
Yeah, that was definitely a good call. It was a good play by Graves.
But mid lane, the kill from Puffin, as we said, absolute abuse there. Every time he steps up, he gets burnt by the flamethrower. The ignite comes down, and Puffin will be able to pick up a solo kill in the mid lane onto Killer Lil Ninja.
Yeah, it was again, just like I don't understand. Oh wait, whoa.
Ajax just putting some aggression there onto rings, does go under turret in order to do so. Will end up a little worse for wear, but it will be fairly even in the top lane, both of them extremely low in health.
So again, I really question the Zed pick into Rumble. Rumble's base stats at 1, it's just much tankier than Zed.
I guess Killer Lil Ninja is just trying to live up to his name there. You have to have a ninja and you have to have a killer, and the best pick there was Zed.
Okay, I see you.
I Am Bad Vibes invading once again into the jungle of Neptune Rises, but he is a level down here, and his mid laner Puffin has just backed, so he will not have the backup which Neptune Rises has there with Kill Little Ninja. And we see the Neptune Rises looking to possibly get a gank off in the bot lane, just sneaking around right now. We do see him actually getting pincered instead by the bot lane of 100 Weebz. will go down to the Leona combination with the jungler. And now non-stop rain on the Nautilus is stepping out a little too far there. Still taking poke from the 280 series. A flash coming out from Dewey and the heal to secure the kill onto non-stop rain. 2 for 0 for 100 Weebz.
Yeah, Bad Vibes, really good call on his part. Seeing Amumu go over that ward in Amumu's jungle. He saw Amumu go down, he waited out the scryers, and then he followed. And Amumu obviously didn't expect the follow-up, and like I said, just got pincered. There's nothing he could do there.
Yeah, and Bad Vibes at that fight was still a level down from Neptune Rises, but a very, very good reaction and collapse there from the 100 Weebz. They opt to just continue pressing the lane rather than getting the early Drake. First Drake is Mountain Drake, and so I think 100 Weebz are doing fairly comfortable not rushing that Drake at this point. None of them benefit immensely in the early game from it. Mid lane Puffin continuing to abuse Golden Ninja, but we do see Neptune Rises coming for a gank now, looking to try and get him, but Puffin will be able to path around his minions and get to safety. The bandage toss not finding a good angle there. Ajax top lane once more going under turret, trying to get damage down onto Rinks. Rinks getting the better of that trade once again with the help of his turret.
I would like to point out though that Ajax, the amount of sustain that his Lowy is showing is very impressive, even against the Maokai.
And Rinks engaging, using the twisted advance onto Ajax, regrets it immediately and has to flash back out. Both the top laners using their ultimates there will both survive low on health with some mana, but we do see Neptune Rises coming up now, trying to get the gank. Will miss the bandage toss. Will try and walk in a twisted advance from Rinks, but again, the twisted advance works to his disadvantage. Will go down. Neptune Rises now trying to get the kill, does get the bandage toss and throws the tantrum, taking down Ajax.
Yeah, unfortunately, if Neptune had hit that initial Q, that probably would have been the kill for Maokai, and that's probably why Maokai went in to begin with.
And now we see Neptune Rises trying to walk away. Bad Vibes will flash in, try and secure the kill here. The bandage toss will help Neptune get away, but I Am Bad Vibes is still there. Will decide to go in, kill him. Rinks' teleport to the top lane. Can he pick up I Am Bad Vibes? He will get the last auto there, but Ajax will also teleport back into lane. Will not be able to pick up a ring. Will not be able to pick up Rinks. So that is a 1-for-1. But Rinks very, very low on health. We'll have to play carefully. Ajax's teleport also used, so both TPs are down. Puffin now sneaking into the top side through the jungle here, looking to potentially get another kill, waiting for Ajax to push the wave in. Now he's stepping up the bush. Vision is down. We see the equalizer come down. Twisted advance on to Puffin. Puffin will pick up the kill, but will go down to Rinks' best friend, the top lane turret. 1-for-1 again. Little Turret Ninja gets the lane, but decides to go back to base. Bot lane, a beautiful engage from Sharp Otter. Gets all the stuns down onto Non-Stop Brain. The bullet time will finish him off, so that's now 3-0 on the side of 100 Weebz bot lane.
Yeah, that was a very...
And sorry, the action's not done. They're continuing this chase here. Sharp Otter getting the stun, the root, Dewey picking up the kill. Sharp Otter walking away with less than 10 health there.
Yeah, it was definitely risky, but you know what to say, sometimes you gotta go high risk, high reward. Definitely cashed out there.
Definitely high risk and definitely high reward. The bot lane of 100 Weebz now up a lot of gold. We see MF basing, Dewey picking up the Essence Reaver, a straight out Essence Reaver on the first buy here. On the side of Shadow Keepers here, Louisville only getting the BF Sword, Boots, and a Dagger. So that's a huge advantage to the side of 100 Weebz bot lane.
On top of that, Dilly was able to get a free pair of nice boots thanks to his runes.
Yep, and Neptune Rises flashing mid, trying to get the bandage toss. A good flash out from Puffin will keep him alive. We do see the roam coming down from Non-Stop Brain here. So it is a 1v1 in the bot lane right now, just between the two ADCs. Top lane, Ajax dropping the Ilawi ultimate, trying to get the kill on Rinks. Rinks taken low. Will he be able to get away? It looks like he will be able to retreat under turret. Bot lane now, they're looking at the dragon. Neptune Rises caught by Sharp Otter and will be taken down by I Am Bad Vibes. Dewey zoning off the combined bot lane of Louisville and Non-Stop Brain. At the same time, 1v2. Now the equalizer coming down, catching Louisville Gent, but Louisville Gent looks like he'll be able to walk away. Sharp Otter continuing the dive here. It is a 2v1. A flash coming out from Louisville Gent. Can he get away? Puffin throws the last harpoon out, will get the kill, but Kill Little Ninja has arrived. Will mark Puffin with the ultimate. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Now it's up to Sharp Otter trying to get out alive, but Dewey has finally run through the turret. Will get lots of damage. Take down Kill Little Ninja. Bullet Rain coming across to take Non-Stop Rain out as well. Good kills for Dewey as he picks up 2 more kills in that 4-4-1.
Man, 100 Weebz, they are cracked right now. Like, holy... oh, wait, and...
Can Ajax get the kill up top? He will get the last bit of damage on the Phantom there, left by Rinks. Tentacles come down, but Rinks will be able to dodge out. Looks like he will remain safe. He chooses to stay around. He might go down. Meanwhile, ace in the hole from Caitlyn, trying to catch Sharp Otter there. Will not. Neptune goes in, has his ultimate, but decides not to use his ultimate, the Amumu ultimate there. And Sharp Otter will get out alive.
Yeah, it was very good call by Dilly, able to take the bullet for Leona there. Usually it's the other way around, but this time he's like, don't worry, I got you, bro. It's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, and Joey has 700 gold bounty, so he does have to be careful who he chooses to go down to there. If he does feed a kill over to Louisville or Kill Little Ninja, life will become very hard for his team. Ajax now getting caught by the Maokai ultimate. Will he go down? Yes, he will. Rinks able to turn the tides without the aid of his turret now. Rinks 3, 2, and 1. Good start for him in the top lane there.
And something that I would like to point out from the previous scraps that we just had was so it looked like, oh wait a minute, hold on.
The ultimate come down from Leona there. She's going in. Louisville taking tons of damage. Will she go down to the ignite? No, Dewey will flash in instead to secure the kill. Non-stop Brain coming in from an unfortunate angle trying to get it. Will get taken down by the dive from Sharp Otter and the bullet time. Sharp Otter once again limping away, low health, barely over 100. Kill Little Ninja has arrived and will out onto the Leona. A flash coming out, but it will not save her. Now Dewey versus Kill Little Ninja in a 1v1. The ADC versus an assassin, but it looks like the ADC is coming ahead on this one and will take him down solo. Legendary on Dewey.
Yeah, I mean, Ninja finally was able to get a little bit more gold in his pocket, but you're just he made himself worth more gold by doing so, and then just giving that right to Dilly. Yeah, that is definitely not what you want to do in this case.
No, it is not, and the bounty on Dewey has reached its maximum already, so it's not like it can get any bigger here. We do see just a completed Berserker's Greave and Essence Weaver. Louisville Gent not able to pick up any new items either since the last time. We do see I Am Bad Vibes dropping Herald in the top lane. He is caught behind the turret by Rinks. Rinks absolutely just wailing on him. I Am Bad Vibes low on health will use the blast cone and get to safety. Top lane turret will go down. That is the first turret of the game. Puffin is in the top lane trying to get the damage down, but Rinks will head towards Sharp Otter, who's really far behind. Twisted Advance, the Solar Flare goes down, catching all of them there, and they will turn the tides. Puffin will get a double kill in that fight there. That's a 3-0 for 100 Weebz.
Yeah, Sharp Otter definitely putting on the he's definitely putting on the pants there. He's putting in some work. Yeah, he's having to limp away, but he's definitely, the setups he's providing for his team are
Shelly
glorious.
is going to get a third charge off. They took tier 1 and tier 2 top lane turret. Can they take the inhibitor turret in the top lane? Yes, they will. I'm Bad Vibes thinking about taking the inhib, choosing to back away now, but will get hit by the Nautilus Dredge line, followed by the Amumu. He will have to sacrifice his life. That's a shutdown. 300 gold bounty over to the Amumu there.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate that Graves wasn't able to get out, but oh,
and Dewey going after Louisville Gent, but a beautiful trap will keep it under turret for the shutdown. That is a 700 gold shutdown given over to Louisville Gent. We were just talking about how he has to be careful who he gives that bounty over to, but he looks like he picked one of the worst possible people to go over to. He greeted for that turret. 3% health left on that tier 1 bot lane turret.
Right, you are. And I'm curious as to what Dilly Dilly's going to find
And
next.
a beautiful bandit toss from Neptune Rises. Flash out from Ajax will get him to safety. Drag is coming up in 10 seconds. Cloud Drake, second Drake of the game.
Yeah, definitely choosing to be respectful and saying, I'm not going to take part of this. My flash will be back up soon. It'll be all right.
Definitely.
Give up
Non-stop rain catching out Sharp Otter, but the question is who has caught who out? Sharp Otter looks like he doesn't want to turn on this. Will instead walk looking for a pinch, but now he's all alone. He sees Louisville Gent come down there, but decides he wants none of that. He's not in a good position. Gets hit by the hook from non-stop rain there, the dredge line, but will just take the blast cone over the wall to safety. Drag is up, but it looks like 100 Weebz would prefer to get blood. They are looking at Solar Flare comes down, catching non-stop rain. A beautiful equalizer to separate non-stop rain from Neptune Rises there. Non-stop rain getting away, flashing over the wall, but a flash from Puffin will help him secure the kill there. The dragon has been secured by I Am Bad Vibes and Dilly Dilly, but the rest of the team is still looking to push on. Sharp Otter having to be careful that very, very low on health can quickly go down should Kill Little Ninja be able to get onto him. We see the ace in the hole come out from Caitlyn, but it will be body blocked by Ajax, and 100 Weebz gets the 1-for-0 and the dragon.
Yeah, like I was saying, oh wait, oh, don't get cut
almost Sharp Otter shooting the base in a dangerous place. Neptune Rises almost catching him, but will be able to get out. Neptune Rises now almost going down, will go down to a tentacle from Ajax, barely taking him out there. Now Louisville has to be careful, caught in the make it raid, is slowed, and the 100 Weebz has decided to just collapse on this bot lane here. It is a 5v3 situation here, but Rinks is coming down from the mid lane, soon to make it a 5v4 Underturret. And as we've seen in the top lane, Rinks has a special bond with turrets, and turrets are his best friend. So if they choose to dive Rinks under a turret, they better be careful for that.
Indeed. That is, see, I always thought it was a dog was man's best friend, but in this case, I guess a tower is a tree's best friend.
Looks like it very much, but it looks like 100 Weebz has just rotated mid lane when they saw Rinks hit away from that turret. They will be able to take all the tier 1 turrets of Shadow Keepers here. Now meanwhile, Dilly chasing after Non-Stop Rain. Does put a bullet time across, doesn't get much, only kills the Phantom for Non-Stop Rain, but Non-Stop Rain is very low. We'll have to be careful with those tentacles. Dodging that one will probably remain safe. They're now sieging on the mid lane tier 2 turret, but they don't have a proper tank there right now. Puffin taking the turret shots. They do get the turret down to less than 30% health, and they will siege this up. Let's see how this goes.
Right, and I mean, oh, and the dance from Sharp Otter there. He's like, hey, let's go guys, come on.
Rings once more getting his soul food out of him by the allowing 100 Weebz not quite getting finally getting the damage down on there. A beautiful Solar Flare catches Louisville Gentleman square in the face, and he will go down to the equalizer and to the Graves collateral damage there. Instantly bursts down. 1-5-1 Louisville Gent not having a good game.
Yeah, Sharp Otter, he is out for blood tonight. Even though he only has 1 kill, he has 14 assists. That's 15. He's been in 15 of 100 Weebs' 22 kills. That is very substantial.
Yeah, that is the highest on his team, KP of 15, and it looks like now they're looking around for Baron potentially. Baron is spawning in a minute 30 seconds, so they're a little early for that, but they will be able to get some good vision around there.
Yeah, it's I'm definitely seeing that I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not sure how Shadow Keepers can come back from this.
Yeah, Shadow Keeper's scoreline right now 8-22 with a just over 10,000 gold lead on side of 100 Weebz, and they are going for that Rift Herald. They have to take it down quickly before it despawns. They do manage to get it, and they will give it over to I Am Bad Vibes, who will be carrying that Eye of the Herald there. Looks like they're just pushing, looking at either top or mid lane. There's only the inhibitor turret standing in the top and the mid lane here. Bot lane still has its inner turret. Puffin getting very aggressive there, just flame throwing and just walking right into Kill Little Ninja, not afraid at all. I Am Bad Vibes did base, so we'll have to see where he's going to go and where he's going to put that Herald.
Yeah, since level 1, Puffin has not been afraid of Ninja at all this game.
Definitely not. Sharp Otter now stepping up, looking for stuns somewhere. And he goes over the wall in order to get the stun. We see the Equalizer coming down, the Solar Flare coming up. Kill Little Ninja goes down before he can do anything to the bullet rain from Doey. And Neptune Rises looks like he became collateral damage. Now Sharp Otter once more stuck under a turret. Rings, beautiful twisted advance, catches him under turret once more. He flashes out to barely survive there. Only Rings and Louisville Gentlemen left alive. Both of them be extremely careful. If either of them get hit, they will go down. They are sieging up the inhibitor turret in the mid lane here. They do take it down, decide not to drop the Herald for it. They've taken down the turret and now they're whacking away on the inhib. Neptune Rise is coming up right now. Kill Little Ninja and Non-Stop Brain also spawning right now. They are rotating top, trying to take that inhibitor turret top lane. They do have the minions for it. So the turret's down. They're straight up just taking the inhibitor here. They do have to be careful as the entirety of Shadow Keepers is up right now. And a beautiful engage from Neptune Rises catches 3. The Zed out comes out as well to pick up Puffin right away, but the damage from Puffin will pick up Neptune Rises. Dewey getting Non-Stop Brain there, and Rings going down to Ajax. Damage spread all around. Dewey still alive. Will also pick up Killer Little Ninja. Only Louisville Gent left standing. So ultimately, that is a 4 for 3 fight there on the side of Shadow Keepers. And we see the teleport coming down from Ajax. They just want to look to end the game. They're going on to the Nexus turrets here. One Nexus turret down already. Ajax zoning the rest of, Louisville Gent, who's the only one standing up. But Neptune Rises and Non-Stop Brim are back. They get both the inhibitor turrets. Herald Shelly has been dropped and will now go for the Nexus here. Will get the charge of a beautiful bullet time from Dewey. Will take down Neptune Rises, Louisville Gent, and Non-Stop Brain. They're up and they're down. They barely hit any time on the roof. They're diving the fountain here. Ajax and Sharp Otter going down to the fountain. Rings once more showing his affinity for defensive play. Will survive that kill Little Ninja, but it won't even matter as Shelly dances her victory dance as she takes down the Nexus for Shadow Keepers. 21-45. A very, very quick game here. 100 Weebz with victory.
Wow, that was a slaughter. Absolute slaughter. Very well played by 100 Weebz. Something that I wanted to point out earlier on that I never got to just because of how action-packed this game was it actually showcased why Leona is a hard counter for Nautilus. Leona hit a Zenith Blade just before Nautilus hooked her, and because her E had still hit, after the Nautilus animation ended, she dashed over to her target.
Yeah, and I mean, if he can't dredge line her away, then Louisville Gent is going to be exposed, or whoever Non-Stop Brain is trying to peel for there. And the game accelerated incredibly quickly there. That was just non-stop fighting towards the end, as every time Shadow Keeper spawned, a fight would occur and they'd lose that fight. And 100 Weebz just teleporting in, running it down. Puffin didn't quite make it to the very ending, but it was just non-stop fight, and the game ended so quickly there. It felt a lot faster than 21 minutes. 100 Weebz only taking 2 dragons there. Didn't really prioritize the drag, decided to go for Herald priority instead, and that worked out very well for them. Dewey ending the game 16-1-6, absolutely massive. That means he was fully responsible for half the kills on his team. 32-12 being the final scoreline there for that game.
Yeah, the gold count is that is just devastating.
Yeah, I mean,
almost double the Caitlyn.
Yeah, Dewey breaking 11,000 gold in that game. Might potentially be one of the highest golds we've seen out of any single player in the league thus far. And so with that being said, round 1 for 100 Weebz and Shadow Keepers is over. 100 Weebz will be going next to face the undefeated top of the table MG Blaze. So that will be a very exciting game to watch, and that will be the next game on stream here. Meanwhile, Shadow Keepers taking a loss here, but that's not the end of their night. They still have 2 more games, so hopefully they'll be able to pull themselves back into the game here and pull themselves into the middle of the standings. And with that, we're going to head for intermission, and we'll see you guys shortly.